Hey Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday the 16th of October 2022 today, and I believe this is Flosstube number 125. Considering I've barely touched any projects in the last 2 days, I just really haven't felt like it. I've touched 11 projects in the past 2 weeks. Now last week, I don't know what got into me. I started working on my Mandy Manzano Snow White piece, and I could not put her down. I hated putting her down just to make tea, you know, go and make a coffee or to cook the kids tea, or hated it, absolutely hated it. So that one got quite a bit of progress last week. I barely touched it this week, but I think I did enough last week to cover for both. So yeah, I've got 11 projects. 4, 1, 2, 3. They're all stacked right here and then like encroaching on my space. Yeah, I've got 4 stamped kits, which I will share first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then the rest are like my usual counter cross stitch kits. So I'm just gonna jump straight in. Let's go with this one first. This one is, oh, there's a bit bent over. Oh goodness. Nope, get the right side. That one. And this came from New Craft Day. It's a fairly large kit, fairly. I actually made a start on it the other day. This is the one that sits in my room if I feel like doing it like before I go to sleep. Even though I was told you shouldn't be doing anything in your bedroom before you go to sleep because that is supposed to be your place to sleep. By the way, that's Luna. She's not normally here, but just lately, that's her space. And that's where you'll find her most of the day. I think it's because she gets a warm off me. And I can certainly feel her temperature. What was I saying? I don't know. Anyway, it was a piece from New Craft Day. It's on 11 count. And it's only a small start. Yeah, I was told not to do anything in the bedroom before sleep. Because it's like your body gets used to the fact that that's not just your sleep area. It's for other things. But I find before I go to sleep, if I just do a little bit of stamped cross stitch, it doesn't affect me whatsoever. And I actually quite like it. Now, it is only a small start. But it's a start, you know. It is that a 60 by 85? Oh, good guess. I was reading it backwards. 60 by 85, 234 by 342. Yep. So this thing is pretty big, or at least it will be when it's done. You know, it's quite long. I can just see it through the fabric. So I can't show you the whole thing, but that's what I'm working on upstairs. So it's got started, but still awake, so yeah, I'm enjoying that one. Then the next one. This one, I apologise about the crinkle. I don't have proper project bags, so. The next one is this one, and I don't think I've wrote where I got this from, have I? How naughty. No, I haven't. I think this is VIP cross stitch. I'll double check that in a minute so I can write it on. Anyway, I think I took a photo of where this was before I, mind you, it's a brand new one, hasn't it? I don't know. If it wasn't a new start, you'd have seen a picture. And I've just dropped all the threads on the floor. Okay, so I've still got one attached in my needle. So this is where we are at. Do you know what? I didn't plan this very well again, did I? So I have done some of her hair and some of this like yellowy green colour here. Not loads, but a good start. Oops. Pick up all the threads that I threw on the floor. I can't get over the colour palette in that. Let me just drop that. It's gorgeous. Hence why I chose it, obviously. Anyway, the next kit. I'm just going to hold this one up for you so you can see. It is Pinocchio, and this came from Biggest Craft. Try not to drop the threads this time. Now, This isn't such a small start. I've gone quite well on this one. I've nearly finished Pinocchio's head. I've been watching a lot of, oh, what's it called? I don't know. But they follow the detectives in Scotland or something or another, like their day-to-day work, what they go into and stuff. And this has been awesome to just stitch on while I watch that. And it's not a massive one, but doing well. I think most of my kits are 11 count. Most. There is one or two that isn't. Disorganised. Okay, so that's that one. And the last of my stamped kits is my Snow White silhouette. This one's from One Day Saving. This one has a needle attached to it as well with the threads. I must have put this down kind of in a hurry. And that's where we're at. Halfway down her head. It's looking good though. I even, when I was stitching, I went to check what this colour was going to be, and I think it's a 3865. Oh, correct. So that's going to be bright, which will just line her face nicely. So that's that one. Yeah. Thank you. Right, let me just adjust you guys a little bit because I haven't got room either side to hold up my projects. So, if I just move you, sorry. There, we'll try that now. The next thing I worked on, this is counted, I had to think about that. It is a counted kit from One Day Saving, and it's the Lovely Fox it's called. And obviously you'll see a picture of where it was last time. This one's got a lot of work on it this week. And here we are. I said last time he looked like he got a cone head. So I figured, jump over, put in the ears and it won't look so bad. And it doesn't. It looks awesome. This is on 14 count. 2 strands over 1. And it's just with everything that came in the kit. So cute. I just need to fill in the ears now. Finish the face off and move down. But that, I'm hoping to get that finished in a week or so. Because it doesn't take much to work on it. That's that one. Now we're on to my regular counted cross-stitch kits. We're going to go with this one first. And this one is the one I couldn't put down last week. It is Mandy Manzano's Make a Wish and Take a Bite. So it's Snow White. So gorgeous. And I'm down in this corner. Because it's back to front, I have to, yeah, look. So I'm down in this corner. I have this fight with me every week. This one, being as I can count on Pattern Keeper with this, got, there we go, 2,490 stitches. That was a lot in just 1 week, and look how fabulous that looks already. There's a lot of kind of rich browns turning into goldy colours. Oh, it's just awesome. So I've literally been going up, and then I've also been dropping this black bit just a little bit lower, because that's easy to work on, isn't it? You just back and forth all the way down. But it's looking awesome. I love how this corner alone looks. This is on 25 count, 1/1 full cross. I'm so excited. It was just so nice to work on. It wasn't confetti, but there was a little bit of colour change in here and there, you know. I wouldn't say it was confetti heavy, but it was nice. It was... I'll tuck you in after. Okay. Anyway, the next one I worked on, did I write down? I did. Do I have? Plus the last picture I printed. So I've got all the paperwork in here. I don't think. I'll show you the latest one I had. There we go, because I haven't got anywhere further than that anyway. So this is the 1 Point Mind Mystery Sampler. Sal Beautiful. Now there is an extra bit to this now that drops down here, but I'm still in here, so I haven't printed the cover sheet out for that yet. Now instead of the blues, if you've watched me before, you'll know I changed this to purples and lilacs, just because that's my favourite colour. Let's fold this in half so I can kind of get it in. What on earth? Thank you. So, you've seen a picture of where it was. This is where it's at now. I know, have yet to fill in the back stitch, the birds and stuff in here. But I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of the normal stitching, drop in and do some back stitch, which I have yet to do, even though I did some of the normal cross stitch. I will go back. But you guys know me by now, back stitch is not my favourite. I think that's why I've not touched Logan's stocking since, because I've got to finish that back stitch. Anyway, this is on just 18 count white Ada. So it's 2/1 and it looks awesome. It does. I love it. I just need to pull my finger out and get that back stitch done. Once I do that, I think I folded this the wrong way. I did. Once I've got that done and out the way, it won't bother me so much. So I just need to suck it up and get on with it, as they say. Okay, my next one, I've lost a thread from that one. Don't want to lose them. Anyway, my next one, hang on, 1,171 stitches by the way on that one. Anyway, my next one, it is my temperature butterflies, which I don't think I touched last fortnight. It wasn't in last fortnight's Flosstube because I don't think I worked on it. Whoops. I still haven't caught up as much as I should. But here it is, the temperature butterflies from the Stitching Mummy. Now I should be in here and done. You know? No, not done. Halfway done. And I'm not even there. I was waiting for some threads to come in. They did eventually come in. The post here, they keep striking, which means anything you've ordered gets delayed unless it's posted via Hermes or something like that. So I had to wait. Anyway, I will show you my birth year one first. And what I've been... It's folded that way. Okay, so here we go. So I'm not sure if I finished this one last time. I haven't been in and looked at my photos. But I've made a start on October. We're still in the light greens. You know, barely got into the oranges for that year. You know, it was minimal. So I have made a start on October. I'm about 4 days in. Is that 4? Yeah, 4 days in. Only another 12 to go, you know. And that's if I get them done today. I'm going to work on them a little at a time. So hopefully it's not so draining. Especially on this one because it's on 40 count, Silvery Moon. And 40 count I am struggling with now. Really struggling with now. So This one is still in the hoop because I was working on this one this morning. This one, I haven't even started October on this one. Just, I don't know, because this one's the easier fabric to stitch on. It's 36 count platinum. And I've only just started September. Naughty, I know. But the weird thing is, all these, like up to the 10th, I think, of September, is all the same colour. Because the temperature was 22 to 23 degrees, and I believe most of the beginning of the month was 22 to 23. So this is 36 count platinum, and it's 2/2. So it's easy going. This is the easier fabric to work on, the other one's not. So I'm trying to plumb ahead with that one, just to get it out of the way. But it looks good. I just need to hurry up and, you know, start October. I'll get there slowly. So it's in the hoop because I've been working on it this morning, and I probably will work on it a little bit more later on. We'll see how I feel. Anyway, the next one. This is one of the ones I got for review, but it's a counted cross stitch, so it's in with my regular. And I had to use a picture off their website so that you can see what it looks like, because the image you get with it usually isn't very good. It's usually quite pixelated, and so I just went on the website and pinched the picture. And where did this one come from? Did I even write it in there? Oh, possibly not then. I thought I did. Apparently not. I don't remember where I got this one from. Never mind. That's what it looks like anyway. And you'll be looking at a picture of what it looked like the last time you guys saw it. And this is where we're at now. So as you can tell, I've done a lot of filling in around the top here with the second colour, which is kind of a purpley colour. Shows up quite well on there. And then I decided I'm going to drop down and start the fairy. I think that's the tip of her wings. Those pink bits. Yeah, the tips of her wings right there. I just fancied a bit of a different colour than blue and purple. This is 14 count, as it says right there. So it's 2/1. And I'm quite enjoying this one as well. The fabric came with the border put on it, but let me just see if I can get, the lines don't match. They started off good, 10 and 20, 20 was close, 30's off, and it just gets worse and worse as you go down. It's like a whole square, nearly 2 by the time you get down there, so I've had to ignore these and draw my own squares on, but that's okay. I've got the pen, it's no bother. So that's where we're at with that one. Another one I'm quite enjoying. Then I'm not going to fight with you. Thank you. This last one is, no, it's not my last one. I've got another one, it's on the floor, that's why I forgot about it. It's right there. Woohoo. My next one is my Roses and Lace piece by Shannon Christine Designs. This one, excuse me, is also hard going because this one is on 40 count as well. But I have plunged well ahead with this one because I want to get it out the way, because it's just, it's hard. I do have a magnifier, but that's quite awkward because you have to kind of rest it on your chest, and yeah, I think the glasses, like the ones you wear, like glasses that flop down over your normal glasses. See if that helps. I might get some of them. Anyway, this is on 40 count pearl grey. Yeah, so it's worked one strand over 2 threads. I had to think about this. Sun's coming out again now. I apologise for that. But that's where we are. I think I'd started this section, I believe. How many have I done? 688 stitches. Shut my list over there. So yeah, I think that's most of this. But the stitches are super tiny, even though it is over 2, they're still super tiny. The holes are tricky to see. And this is an active whip, because that's why I've left it in the frame, because I need to get this done. But it looks awesome. I mean, it looks delicate, and I think that's what I like about it. It's one strand, so it kind of looks, it doesn't look bulky, it just looks like lace and delicate. I am enjoying it. Right, my last one. I need to use Pattern Keeper because I don't know where my I've got a Polly Pocket with all the cover sheets for all my whips, so that I only have to go through the Polly Pocket and not have to pull everything out of the bag, just so you can see the cover picture. Where have we gone? Nope. Oh, it's because it's sideways, it's not where it usually is. View the PDF. Okay, so the last piece I worked on this week is, you saw my blinds then. It is Mini All Cats Go to Heaven, artwork by Jim Warren, charted by Haid. And I'm working on the sky. I've done a diagonal so far down, and then I've just worked that diagonal across before I drop down and do another one. This one didn't get as much work. She's heavy breathing. Give me a second, it's over there. I didn't plan it very well before I sat down. Anyway, this one's had 626 stitches. Not a great deal, but not bad either. I've just started, you can actually see the lines of the stairs now, and that cat's face has come well into view now. And that excites me. It just makes me want to work on it more, because like the little details pop out as you work. And I've put them all in my bobbies. I remember the name of it today because I looked it up. So those stairs look fabulous, don't they? This is 25 count 1/1 cross, and just lovely, absolutely lovely. So I'm going to have to pull that out this week, as well as Logan's, and the 1 Point Mind Mystery Sale. Get that back stitch out the way, because that drives me nuts. Absolutely nuts. Anyway, I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything else to share with you, because I haven't really done much else. Well, because I've been doing all of that. That's a lot of that's a lot of projects for me to touch in 1 week. As I was going through my list, I was shocked just at how many I'd actually managed to touch in the past 2 weeks. Anyway, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Drop any comments below. And then just take care. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.